Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and this will be one of my very few videos in English, in language which you understand, because you always say me, Ziggy, it looks you are very funny, a lot of people following you, but we don't understand the shit what you are talking about. No problem, I can make videos in English too, yeah, I apologize very many for my English grammar, because during my classes in English I was mainly outside drinking beer. That's why I'm missing some grammar parts and my pronunciation isn't good, but people understand and who gives a fuck. Yeah, you don't need to be very smart, you just need to be funny. Okay, so guys, and we will make this video very educational, because some of you said, yeah, I saw some of your videos in English, and they are about mainly you are having fun of another people, drinking beer and drinking in your garden, and yeah, this is about alcoholic, and you know, because of that COVID shit and so on, can you make something educational? And yeah, guys, no problem. I'm because of that I'm here. Yeah, I was born to make people educated and happy. So we will make video about Latvia. About Latvia, it's a beautiful country to visit, yeah, and we are only one country, not only one of very one countries in Europe, which has now just opened a border, yeah, now for a moment just to Lithuania and Estonia, because we don't have any more cool members, just Russia somewhere here, but you know, they are kind of bit, you better see them going, not coming. And we have Belarus, but no one understands what Belarus is. It's like Russia, not part of Ukraine, I don't know. So normal neighbors is Estonia and Lithuania, and we have just open borders. It doesn't matter, yeah, so if you have a chance, after everything is clear, borders are open, sun is shining, la, so welcome to Latvia, yeah, so this is official video, welcome to Latvia. And we will make it very educational, as I promise. And we will talk about 10 most beautiful cities in Latvia. First of all, I want to say that we don't have a big cities. We are just a bit less than 2 million inhabitants. So if you imagine a big city, you know, big city life, a lot of traffic and so on, I suggest to go and fuck yourself somewhere else. Yeah, in Latvia you will not see it. It's not possible, absolutely, yeah. So when we have 3 cars, you know, stuck in after one each other, we call the traffic jam, and it's kind of very nervous. We become very, you know, very nervous. We need to start to drink. That's why basically I become alcoholic. Okay, but doesn't matter again. So there is no big cities, but we still call you know, villages with more than 100 people a city. Yeah, so everything down that, it's kind of a town, and if there is just 1 or 2 people living, we call it village. But let's say cities. Okay, of course it's a bit of fun, but it's more towns, honestly, because if we have one city, just a capital Riga, all others are, let's say, big towns. But okay, cities. And to be precise, I will make this video about cities which has more than 10,000 inhabitants. For some of you, it sounds really funny. For people from Ireland, it's maybe not so funny because they're just 300,000. Okay, so cities which approximately 10,000 and more people. And we will put it in a list. It's my favorite. I don't say it's exactly like that. It's what I'm feeling. I'm traveling a lot. I'm traveling to the different places in Latvia. I see the really nice places around Latvia. I visit cities, I visit, you know, public houses for, okay, I visit libraries, I mean, and different museums and kind of that one. And if you will like this video, I can promise you, honestly, I will make more videos in English. It's not a problem at all for me. I'm happy to share my knowledge about my country to you. And welcome to my country. Okay, so very long introduction. Okay, let's move to the cities. And once again, it's my favorite. I don't say that you will have exactly that topic. Maybe you have totally different ideas. It's fine. It's mine. Okay, so place number 9. No, we start with 10. Yeah, in Latvia we usually start with 10. Yeah, it's not Egypt. In Egypt we start with 9. Yeah. Okay, so city number 10. Alūksne. It's located in the northeast part of Latvia. It's not big, let's say maybe around 10,000 or maybe less inhabitants, or maybe more, I don't know, approximately 10,000. But it's really nice place. If you go to northeast of Latvia, I would suggest you to visit Alūksne. Yeah, it's small, so you can easily walk like around, let's say, 2-3 hours, and you will cover majority of that city, what city offers to you. They have very, very nice lake. So next to the lake, you can do different activities. Mainly these activities for me personally, finishing with drinking beer somewhere next to the lake. Yeah, but not just that. So it's really nice places to go. And it also have a narrow railway station, yeah, which is still functioning after all those years. It's still functioning. So the narrow rail train is going to Gulbene, yeah. So you can, for I think €5, you can buy tickets and go with really, really old train to Gulbene. So Alūksne, yeah, is definitely to visit, and it's my favorite place, number 10. So place number 9 belongs to the one city which is approximately in the middle of Latvia. So if you draw, let's say, 2 straight lines, it will be approximately where the Jēkabpils is. Yeah, so my place number 9 is Jēkabpils. It's bigger than Alūksne, and it's kind of a big center in the middle of Latvia. And I like it, because Jēkabpils, it's kind of connected 2 cities. It's a Jēkabpils and Krustpils. In old times there were 2 cities, one is on the one bank of Daugava, second was on the second one, but now they are connected together. Yeah, and it's really beautiful. It's really nice people living, and there is a place to visit. I especially like this Krustpils part. It's really, really nice to go and see these old castles. And Daugava, it's a it's the biggest Latvian river. Really nice river is flowing through the city, and there is a lot of places you can go and hang out, and yeah, as I told, nice people. There is also some nice buildings, especially in the old part of Jēkabpils and Central Square. Yeah, it's a really nice place to visit, and honestly, if you travel around Latvia, it's hard to miss, because I say it's approximately in the middle of Latvia. It's worth to visit, So place number 8, it's Tukums. Tukums, it's one of my favorite cities in that part of Latvia. Really, it's again somewhere in the middle of Latvia. If you go to Riga, which is capital, which are exactly in the middle and heading towards, let's say, west, you will meet Tukums. Tukums is a nice place to stop. Really, it's a beautiful city. You will find out there is really nice people. Again, everywhere in Latvia is a nice people, especially if you drink a little bit beer, people become more and more nicer. Okay, they maybe beat you, but they will do it really, really with, you know, with all the passion, with the heart. You will feel warm in that actions. Yeah, but coming back to Tukums, really nice people, and I told there is a lot of things to do around Tukums, not just Tukums itself. But if we speak about Tukums, like again, old part, it's really beautiful. There are remainings of some really old buildings, the central square, and there is a main street, and there is some shopping centers, which for us is shopping centers, for you maybe it's not a shopping centers, it's a small shops. But anyway, Tukums, again, it's a nice place to visit. Place number 7. It's Jelgava. It's one of the biggest cities in Latvia, and it's officially called a student city. Why? Because in Jelgava there is a big branch of University of Latvia, and a lot of students going there. So mainly in that city, if you want to get drunk, it's a good idea to go to Jelgava, because you will find a lot of young people and old people drinking in the streets and in the pubs, and most of the time people are drunk. Really, really nice place to go. And I was surprised, because Jelgava was totally destroyed in the Second World War, you know, like, pizdец, totally pizdец. There is nothing left, basically. There is, I don't know, 3 houses and 1 tree left, so nothing was alive after the Second World War. So they have to rebuild everything from new. And they really succeed. It's not like, you know, bullshit, just not new buildings, but they also keep somehow this old center alive. So you can see a lot of churches which are still good looking, some old buildings, famous Jelgava Castle, yeah, which is now a place for students. Kind of university building. There is also kind of nice island where you can go and hang out, and you will see, you need to visit. It's really, really nice place. So never mind that it's kind of new city built after 50s and so on, but it's still very charming city. So I suggest to keep in mind that Jelgava is a place to visit. So place number 6. We are going to Kurzeme region. It's a region where I'm living, so basically all my favorite cities are in that region. And yeah, it's obviously Kurzeme is the best part of Latvia. I know I will be badly beaten when I go outside the Kurzeme, because people don't like when people say that this place is better than another place. But in Latvia that's happened. You can get beaten for everything. So yeah, Kurzeme is really cool, and we have a really I can't say it's, even for me, it's not city, it's a big town, but okay, let's call it city Taos. it's like a Rome. It's like a Rome in Italy, you know, it's built on the 9 hills, and Taos, it's also built on the 9 hills. Just comparing with Italy, hills, we don't have even hills. I don't know how it's called. It's, you know, 2 meters over sea level. We called it big mountains. Doesn't matter, so we have some hills really, and if you are in Taos, you can have these feelings that there is something going up and down. There is no much places in Latvia when you have this feeling. And also, yeah, old part of city, it's very nice. There is no much people, and there is also beautiful lake, and there is some, you know, buildings around that lake, and you can go up to hills. There is a church, and then some really old streets, and then kind of that. Really nice place to visit. And keep in mind, Taos, it's a bit out of everything. I can say it's totally in ass of Latvia, but it's a bit out of everything, but it's still worth to do some little detour and spend like half a day in Taos at least, yeah. And there is a lot of things again to do around the Taos. So Taos is my choice number 6. So, number 5, yeah, so we are having 5 most beautiful cities in Latvia. Number 5 for me is a city called Ventspils. So after Riga, it's the second biggest port in Latvia. It's located again in the Kurzem, in the west coast, and it's the most richest city in Latvia. Why? Because they have a really good transit. So they transit different oil, you know, and some illegal stuff, some alcohol, some illegal alcohol. We have a train connection with the port and with Russia and Belarus, I think, doesn't matter, yeah, but then we have also very corrupted city major, which is stealing a lot of money, but he's also building some really nice stuff. So he repairing streets. And if you go to Ventspils, what I like the most, people are really nice. People are really nice. Of course, you can get beaten again, but people again are very nice to you. So they say welcome, and you will see the Ventspils is very charming city. You have to live for a while to understand it. So one moment it maybe seems it's not cool, but it's really cool. A lot of parks, a lot of fountains. So this is, I think, in Latvia, it's a city with the most fountains. It has a lot of fountains, different flower sculptures, a beautiful promenade, all the Livonian castle. So these old streets, there is wonderful parks with the kids, seaside, you can go to swim. Yeah, so Ventspils, it's really nice place to visit. It's, I think, a place number 1 for Lithuanian tourists. In Latvia, I'm not sure, but probably, because there is a lot of things to do alone, with a family, with the kids, or simply to get drunk. It's, well, Ventspils is also a good option. So place number 4, and it's a little bit surprise motherfucker, yeah, and it's Riga. Riga, it's a capital. It's not in place number 1 for me. I'm officially from Riga, yeah, and but I don't like Riga, it's too big for me. You know, Latvian people don't like big things. And also a lot of people say that Riga is a Gaiļu pilsēta, yeah, it's a not very good city. There is a people, you know, they think that they are very cool and smart, but they are real motherfuckers, so most of them. So in Riga, yeah, again, you can get beaten for nothing, but Riga, it's wow. I really miss Riga sometimes, just because really, if you go to looking for city in Latvia, Riga is only one option. Honestly, it has a lot of nightclubs, it has a nightlife, it has, you know, different museums, everything going on every second day. One minus, we have a really corrupted government, so city government. So even comparing with Ventspils, where Ventspils major is stealing just, you know, for himself and giving something for city back. So in Riga, yeah, city government is just stealing and stealing again from people. So there is nothing back. And maybe in a short while they will be really bankrupted, but people are really nice, and there is a lot of things to do. The beautiful architecture. Old Town, oh my god, Old Town, I miss Old Town of Riga. It's something really, honestly, I would say top 5 in the world of the old cities. Really beautiful. So visit Riga for sure, and if you are looking for nightlife, so it's Riga is a choice number 10, 9, 8, and this is only one city. I really love it, and you will find anything you like for yourself in Riga, yeah, not just in old city, in the boulevards, in a smaller, how to say, suburbs, and so on, a lot of things to do to Riga. And yeah, welcome to Riga, really nice place. Place number 4. Okay, so 3 most nicest cities in Latvia. So place number 3 is Kuldīga. Kuldīga, it's something wow. It's something like Latvian Venetia, you know, with the channels. Of course, it's not big channels, so you can't go with gondolas. But what's good about Kuldiga is that it's totally survived in a Second World War. So buildings you will find out in city, it's basically looks pretty much the same as they look, 150 years ago, and kind of that really old. Like all city, it's like old. There is some, ugly new buildings, of course, from Soviet times, but still, it's very beautiful city. It's a big pedestrian street. You can go through the heart of city. You can go directly to the park. There are 2 waterfalls, the biggest in Latvia, which 4 meters, but anyway, it's biggest in Latvia. Lithuania don't have waterfalls at all. Okay, and we have the widest waterfall in Europe, and guess where it is? Exactly in a Kuldiga. You can see it from the main bridge. You can go, and it's fucking wide, more than 200 meters wide. Beautiful park, remaining of castles. There is museums, and things are going on around, and there is a lot of places to visit, not just in Kuldiga, but also around Kuldiga. But yeah, it's connected with, with the time when Kuldiga was a kind of capital of Kurland region, when we own a colonies. We were cool guys, in the whole world. Yeah, so visit Kuldiga for sure, really. You will, if you miss Kuldiga, you are not in Latvia. So yeah, keep in mind, it's for me personally, it's a place number 3. Place number 2, it's a Cēsis. Maybe not so big city. I still call it city, yeah, but it's like around maybe again 10,000 people. I don't know. Really love it. If I'm not living in my current city, I would go to live in Cēsis. Somehow this city has feeling, I think it's the biggest remainings of the old castle in the city. Yeah, so there is wonderful park around. There is some really old streets. There is a lot of churches. The main church is fucking old and really nice. The heart of the city. You go and you have that feeling that wow, oh my god, you are place of that history. Really, when you are in Cēsis, you can't go wrong. Yeah, there is a lot of places to see, not just in Cēsis and around. And we call that part also the Switzerland of Latvia, because it's, it's a bit uphill and you can have this feeling of a fresher air or whatever. But as I told, there is not, big factories or whatever. And Cēsis, it's a beautiful city. Visit it for sure and find out why it's for me a place number 2. Okay guys, and finally, yeah, very long video, but we reach a place number 1. Place number 1 in Latvia. For sure it's the city where I'm living, not just because I'm living here, but because I moved here, and I moved here because I love this city. I really love that city. Oh my god, it's Liepāja. It's a seaside city. It's the 3rd biggest city in Latvia. Yeah, it's next to the sea, the beautiful beaches. You can walk, sometimes you can walk, I don't know, just be it outside the city or even in city suburbs. You can walk like 1 hour and you will not meet people in a seaside. So you can swim, even naked. There is a lot of things to do. There is old fortification systems. We don't have exactly like Old Town because we didn't have a city walls in old times. So there is no, exact city center of old city center. But there is a lot of beautiful, nice buildings. There is a rows of squares in the heart of city. A lot of things going on. A great amber concert hall. So there is a concert. There is events in museums. There is a lot of rock concerts. We are capital of rock city. We have beautiful lake. We have a lot of places where you can go with a bike. We have beautiful forest when you can hang out. Karosta, yeah, the old part of city which was closed for people during the Soviet occupation. Very nice place. Like if you're coming, in Latvia, and just go to Riga. It's not bad choice, but come on, if you are not going to Kurzeme especially, and you are not visit Liepāja, so you will not in Latvia at all. And people in Liepāja are very nice. So, for example, in other part of Latvia, they firstly say, "Oh, hello, welcome, let's drink with me," and they beat you after. No, in Liepāja it's totally different. So they firstly beat you, and after you become good friends. So then you can sit together and drink. Really nice place. So Liepāja is a place number 1. So probably you wonder, oh, come on, you didn't mention my city, like especially in the east part of Latvia, like Rēzekne, Daugavpils or whatever, or other bigger cities. Or Valmiera, yeah, guys, no, I kind of like, especially I like Daugavpils very much, but somehow it doesn't fit in my top 10. Doesn't matter, I didn't like Latgale, I like it pretty much, but not for cities. Kurva, bled. Okay, I should stop talking because, I get a sore throat. And yeah, talking too much is not good for your health. And if you like this video, of course I will make much more videos about Latvia, and if you have some suggestions what I can tell you, please feel free, left comments and so on. Thank you very many for watching, and see you maybe in a closest time.